Today, we're going to dive into a tool that has pretty much transformed how we all share ideas in this super connected world we live in. Yep, we're talking about Google Slides.
You know the feeling, right? We've all been there. That sinking feeling just staring at a totally blank screen, knowing you've got a massive pitch, or a school project, or a big company update breathing down your neck. The pressure is definitely on.
But what if there was a way to build your story that was, smarter, more flexible? Well, that's where Google Slides comes in. It's the modern, cloud-based answer to all that old-school presentation stress.
So, what is this thing exactly? To put it really simply, Google Slides is a free presentation tool that lives on the web, and that's the key part. It lives online. This means you can create, you can edit, you can work with your team from literally anywhere without being chained to one specific computer.
So what's the big deal? What makes Google Slides so powerful? Well, for me, it really comes down to two main things. Two, let's call them superpowers: amazing collaboration and total accessibility.
Okay, first up, the power to work together. And I mean instantly. This isn't about emailing a file back and forth anymore. Nope, this is real, live, happening right now teamwork.
We're talking about literally seeing your teammates' little colored cursors moving around the screen, making changes as they happen. If you need to give some feedback, you just drop a comment right on the picture or the piece of text you're talking about. It's so easy. And hey, what if someone accidentally deletes something important? No need to panic. The version history is like a time machine. You can just zip back to an earlier version.
Now, for the second superpower, which trust me is just as much of a game changer. It's having your slides with you absolutely anywhere you go.
Because every single change is saved automatically to your Google Drive. Your work is always safe and sound up in the cloud. You can pull it up on your laptop at the office, then check it on your tablet on the couch, or even make a quick edit on your phone.
You know, a computer crash used to be a catastrophe. Hours of work just gone. Not anymore. And what if you're on a plane or the Wi-Fi's acting up? Just flip on offline mode. You can keep on working, and the very second you're back online, boom, everything syncs up perfectly. It's just seamless.
Okay, so I get it. The superpowers sound pretty cool. But you might be thinking, how hard is it to actually get started? Well, it's honestly so simple. It really just boils down to 3 basic steps. That's really all there is to it. First, you create your deck. You can start totally from scratch or use one of their nice templates. Then you just add your stuff, your text, your pictures. You can even pop in a YouTube video. And when you're all set, you just hit the share button to get your team's input, or you can present it live right from your web browser. It's so intuitive. So once you've got those basics down, it's time to unlock a couple of next-level tricks that will make you a total power user. This is the fun stuff.
Okay, pro tip number 1. This is a feature that professional designers absolutely live by. I want you to think of master slides as like the blueprint, or maybe the DNA for your entire presentation.
Here's how it works. You just edit the master slide one time. You put your logo where you want it, you set your company's fonts and colors, and then every single slide in your deck, past and future, automatically updates to match. It's the secret to getting that polished, professional, and consistent look without all the tedious work.
All right, the next pro tip feels a little bit like magic. Imagine you had your own personal AI design assistant built right into the program. Well, with Google Slides, you kind of do. It's called the Explore tool.
So as you're adding your text and images to a slide, this little Explore feature is watching, and it starts suggesting professional-looking layouts for you. It saves you from spending forever just nudging things around trying to make it look right. It can even go out and find relevant pictures or research from the web based on what you're writing about.
So we've got all these really powerful features, but where does the rubber meet the road? I mean, how are people using this stuff in the real world? Let's take a look.
Honestly, the versatility is just incredible. You see it in boardrooms for project proposals, and you see it in classrooms for creating these amazing interactive lessons. Sales teams are using it to pitch products, event planners use it to organize massive schedules, and creative folks build beautiful portfolios. And now, of course, in our remote-first world, it's become absolutely essential for making virtual meetings feel engaging.
And that kind of brings us to the most important point of all. This technology, it isn't really just about making slides, is it? It's about removing barriers. It's about being able to collaborate with anyone no matter where they are. So the real question becomes, if you have a tool this powerful, this accessible, right at your fingertips, what amazing idea will you bring to life next?